Although government of Uganda claims that the country's public debt is sustainable, there is fear of reaching the unsustainable levels in the near future. Exploring ways to minimize debt-related risks was the agenda of a high-level outreach conference in Kampala organized by the Ministry of Finance and the World Bank.
Commercial debt versus concessional. These conversations, ma'am, we are having them also amongst ourselves. And as a ministry, we've aligned our strategy to attracting as much concessional debt as it is available. But commercial debt, we are very mindful of its impact on getting our debt levels shoot up and the sustainability issues.
World Bank's International Development Association, IDA, is currently implementing the Sustainable Development Finance Policy in all IDA-eligible countries, including Uganda.
You know, issues of debt will take a village. It is not enough to simply put good intentions on the table about how you manage your fiscal responsibility. It's about putting in place the mechanisms that will monitor implementation, that will identify the right people to implement. And so I'm very pleased to hear about the push to make sure that the resources are going to the lowest level of organization in the country, as we've heard here.
External debt distress continues to deteriorate as the debt burden skyrockets in Uganda. In the fiscal year 2020-2021, the total public debt increased to 50% of the GDP from 41%.
Traditionally, we have benefited from concessional borrowing, which has sort of had our weighted average cost of borrowing low compared to our peers. But as we transition to the middle income status country, that concessional borrowing is certainly going to dry up, and we have seen it starting to dry up, and we inevitably have to access other financing mechanisms such as commercial debt.
A country's public debt is considered sustainable if the government is able to meet its current and future payment obligations without exceptional financial assistance or going into default. Dennis Igoa and Marco Dulo for UBC News.